very high up, I believe.
I know he was top 5. Like again, like really doesn't matter. Top 5 player in our state.
Yeah, I would say like even if the rankings may not say like he has the caliber to be at that high level, especially like everyone who goes to an AZ local could tell you the terrors of having to fight against B Rice at any point in the bracket, especially even players that are better than him or higher in rankings could talk about B Rice's skill and how insanely stupid Isabelle can be when given the right hands, and B Rice can certainly make use of it, who already making use of that pocketed T-Jolt to put himself right back into the center and set up that Lloyd trap. This is what few people get to see. It's really only in Arizona where we see such strong a caliber of Isabelle play at one of the highest levels.
Honestly, I don't really think you can see it in too many other places. Not a B Rice, an Isabelle that plays quite at the caliber and skill of Mr. Brian Rice. But even still, regardless of that, it's still a pretty even game. I feel like B Rice is just trying to like fill out the environment. However, Ezreal going to go ahead and quick attack right onto that that Lloyd mine and get himself up aired for his troubles, and that's going to be the first stock of the game.
Yeah, I think Ezreal's already starting to fall for the little baits here. It's extremely important to have a recognition of the Lloyd trap at all areas of play, just like a Snake C4, because the reward that is good Isabelle's can get off of the Lloyd rocket when it actually activates is pretty much just as strong as an actual C4 from Snake, and you got to be afraid of it. Got to actually be aware, and Ezreal might not be aware here. Okay, he was actually able to stop himself with shield there and get away from it, and actually set up for a nair down smash off the other side there. They're trying to play tricky with the recovery there, but not able to be tricky enough.
Ooh, good up air. Trying to just wanted to make sure that he was able to land back on the stage safely in case B Rice came down and wanted to, end that stock really quickly with like a down air or something like that of the sort. Good awareness coming out from Ezreal to be like, well, nah, I'm not trying to go out like no sucker, so let me go ahead and get you off of me really quickly. And right now, I feel like this is probably like the hardest part of this matchup is, oh man, that was a, yikes. You got to be careful where it is you want to put yourself. You got to, just be aware. Ezreal just has to be aware of like how much lag Isabelle has when she's throwing out moves like her up smash. So apparently he just like was not ready for that episode to come out. But what I was going to say is you want to be aware of the situations that your opponent puts you in with their set characters. Because again, like in that situation with the up smash, Ezreal again, he didn't know, or just was not ready and expected him to do something else. Maybe that was a read of some sort. He didn't know that like that was just like a play, Like that up smash was the front. If you got hit by it, cool. But if you don't get hit by it and you try and move, I have this next thing for you. So you got to be aware of that. The other thing he also has to be aware of is, just keeping his eyes on the floor in case that the mine gets put anywhere. It's not anywhere on the stage right now, but man, it is now. So that side B efficient run, gonna go ahead and almost do it. And Ezreal needs to be careful again on how it is he wants to approach Isabelle. Because again, with the Lloyd mine that is no longer in play, just a tad too aggressive. And B Rice definitely looking for that. And that Nair is gonna go ahead and give himself that first game.
Yeah, I would say aside from, the very top echelon of Arizona players, right? I would say that the next in line for sort of the most coziest in scramble positions is certainly Mr. Bryson Man over here, getting that nair off of that forward air extension from Ezreal. He is fine at taking that opportunity in literally every zone on the stage. He loves playing the scramble because he knows that Isabelle's buttons are extremely fast and super good at beating out a bunch of other attacks from other characters. They are really safe, extremely quick, have pretty favorable hitboxes as well.
Game number 2, we're going to go ahead and we're going to play on FD. And I feel like, I think this is like an okay pick. I mean, I think the intention was, B Rice has nowhere to land when I do hit him, but now you have to figure out what if you don't hit him. So that's the other issue. that you got to worry about now.
Yeah, I think if you aren't super experienced at fighting against someone like B-Rice, then FD seems like an okay option, especially for some characters. Like Pikachu is going to like FD, right? But B-Rice can sort of snowball extremely hard on a stage that doesn't have plats, since you can't really escape his pressure. He's going to play near the Lloyd a lot, and again, scrambling in the air to use that Nair to catch Ezreal's really greedy down air to try and set up an edge guard, and there's been no opportunity for Ezreal to get a successful edge guard on B-Rice pretty much at all, with all these hitboxes poking at him from the depths of Smash. Not quite going to lead into Thunder either, going to just extend Princess damage from B-Rice again, catching him on every single commitment he's making. Ezreal can't be too committal against someone like B-Rice. He has to play things a little bit safer.
Oh man, right now, my man Ezreal, again, he needs to be aware. He needs to be able to get more of this damage on the table. I'm seeing, but I feel like, again, he's not like realizing like the open like gaps on where it is that he can get in on Isabelle. And every time he does get in on Isabelle, it's like he's not really ready for like one of the defensive options, like the panic, like quote unquote first options, I would say, of like, oh, I'm gonna nair you off of me, or I'm gonna like try and like hit fair or something.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that the Lloyd Rocket is already presenting to be like a huge annoyance for Pikachu, because Pikachu's sort of mid to later percent confirms are generally done off of moves like down tilt, which Pikachu needs a lot of space to get down tilt conversions to work, and it's why B-Rice is sticking around the Lloyd. He's not allowing Pikachu to get any super strong conversions. He's going to just give Ezreal these single hits and not much off of it.
Oh man, there's that fair catching Ezreal just in the sky, kind of like just waiting. Unfortunately, that's gonna be another stock gone. Ezreal kind of, it's a closer game. Ezreal definitely needs to get the stock down before things again get out of hand. And the fair train coming through.
Yeah, and again, it's the early percent snowball, right? Oh man, B-Rice was fishing for that down air spike. I was sensing it, but now he's just abusing these habits here, and B-Rice is so comfortable in this spot. Closing things out with a Lloyd trap up air to kill right off the top for a 2-stock in game number 2.
See, now, I don't know, man. This is looking kind of tough. This is looking kind of tough. If I were Ezreal right now, he needs to, I know he's definitely thinking about it. It's like, what can I do wrong? Like, how can I get in on this little damn puppy? I don't know exactly what it is I got to do.
You know Isabelle's certainly a devil, especially on the victory screen.
Yeah.
You know that smile means nothing.
No, absolutely not, man. We don't trust the smiles around here.
Look,
When
the
you're
T-Jolt,
smiling, you got trouble.
the T-Jolts mean nothing, right?
Right.
Because it doesn't matter if Isabelle is just going to pocket a T-Jolt, right? Because B-Rice, again, very strong Isabelle player. He knows that he needs to make use of that pocket to absorb projectiles later, or use it for intangibility to get out of uncomfortable situations and advantage state for Ezreal. So he's going to toss the T-Jolt immediately and use it against Ezreal. So the T-Jolts aren't going to be a huge factor against a character like this, and certainly the Lloyd is, again, being an insane pain, since Pikachu only has a couple specific routes that he can really take to extend damage off of things like down throw or others such.
Oh man. Yeesh. Gonna go ahead and get himself fixing my back though. Oh, incorrect landing, was flying a little too close to the sun. That's gonna be the first stock gone. And it's potential last game of this set right now, and it's not really looking too hot for Ezreal. He's kind of just getting like stuffed out everywhere. Like every time, like he's landed a couple times and that's gotten him killed. Man, that up air, I actually almost, like if the DI was bad, I'm pretty sure he would have died for it. But thank goodness we got a good DI and, you know, winners top 64. Otherwise, you know, hey man, I wouldn't know what to say. But right now, almost that hit.
Big disjoints, bro. The umbrella's a bit too powerful.
Yeah, I know Ezreal's like, I can see the look in his eyes. He's not having fun with this. Dash attack almost killing, not yet.
I mean, have any honest opinion of B-Rise, you know, he's a cool guy and all. We like our boy B-Rise, but when it's in the game, it's a whole different beast. I'm not sure any AZ player loves playing against this absolute monster.
Schroeder might.
His dog certainly isn't well tamed, I'll say that.
Schroeder might. Who knows?
No, he hates it. No, he actively hates it. He said,
oh well. But now, again, like 3 stocks to 1, 46%. We still have not killed Isabelle yet. And, ooh, good tech though. Ooh,
oh yeah, but the Lloyd's in spot. You can't recover too high, especially near that Lloyd. And now Dash close things out. You have a lot of work to build up here. 2 stocks to go.
Oh man, trust. Ooh, there's the Nair. We're sitting at 97%. Forward throw from the fishing rod and
quick attack almost getting scooped up again, but stop sign presented to kill right off the top. Yikes. The tail just barely getting poked out.
That's a 3-0 and a fist bump, and we are moving forward, unfortunately.